Welcome to Amplifying Leadership and Tip Thursday with Tara. I am Tara Lehman, a partner, coach, and consultant at Twin Life Coaching and Business Services, of which Amplifying Leadership is a division. I hope to bring you some information or a key takeaway you can use to build, enhance, or grow your leadership skills with Tip Thursday with Tara. I remember it well, budget season in my corporate life, especially when I was working in the finance or managing finance for many, many, many years. And sometimes budget season would last weeks, sometimes months of just putting in what you know you need or what you want to be able to put in for the next year's budget, only to be told that some of it's approved and some of it just needs to be revised, or you have to find so much percentage reduction overall. Maybe it was move this to that so you could get a better budget in there somewhere as well. Most times, though, it was like finding that we had to reduce overall by a large amount. And every year it sometimes felt to the point like, why are we bothered doing this anyway? Well, I have to tell you, it's really important to do your budgets, whether it is for the corporate world, personal, or even your own department, if you're having to, as a leader, put that forward. If you have to deal with budgets, you probably have experienced in some way or another, whether it be the full budget or just yours, like I said, or your departments, that you've had to reduce or move things around. But budgets are still really, really needed because it helps organizations understand where they need to put their funding. So even though the process is annoying and maybe is very difficult, and maybe you have to reduce more than you wish you ever had, there are a few things that can help you get through budget season and potentially get a little bit more of what you need rather than being cut, cut, cut. So here's a few tips I have for you today. Number one, know the goals of the company. This helps you gain support when you're budgeting. If you can link something in your budget to the goal of an organization, such as profit, then it's more likely to be approved. So think about every time you're requesting something in a budget or the money that you need for your department, align it to a goal. Also, budget is numbers. CFOs and financial people, they need the numbers. They need to know why you need the funds, but you need to show that in numbers related to profit or cost savings somewhere. Numbers talk and facts talk. When we're talking budgets, you need to know your numbers, you need to show why you need them and what it will do for the numbers overall, as in, will it increase sales? Will it decrease cost? Will it increase profitability through having better employees trained? All these types of things. Also, know generally at budget season, especially in larger corporations, you will need to negotiate or compromise. It is a fact. I had to do it every year. Try listing the things that are the nice to have versus the must have so that you can then work on justifying the must haves. And if you have to negotiate, you can negotiate the nice to haves. Negotiation can come up or, yes, we can give you that, but not this. Be prepared for it. Be prepared to compromise and know what you're willing to compromise on and what you really want to stand firm on. Knowing that sometimes, even though you want to stand firm on things, it might get cut. But if you're willing to compromise and negotiate, you might get more of what you want or need. Communicate well when you're talking about your budget or sending it off, and be confident in what you're saying and what you're asking for. If you lack confidence, they're going to see and feel that, and they're going to, start to ask you to justify more. If you're confident and you've got your numbers, you're willing to negotiate, and you have all the justifications that you need, and you're aligning it to the corporate goals and vision, you should be doing better off than someone who has not done that work. Show that you care about the finances of the company, about the profitability and the costs, and bringing the costs down. Don't just fight back when things are asked to be cut. If you're asked to find 5%, don't just fight back and saying, I can't do anything. Make sure you have something to give, because sometimes you need to do that in order to support the organization. Budgets, they can be tough, and it's a difficult season for a lot of people, especially when you get what you get is all you get. And as leaders, it can be difficult because we want so much for our department, our people, or our organization in general. So if you're confident with the numbers that you're presenting in a budget, whether that again be just for your budget for yourself, maybe for travel and expenses, for your team as a department, or for the organization as a whole, be confident in those numbers. Can you show the benefits for the company in any way, whether that be reducing costs somewhere, increasing profits somewhere, or helping increase the bottom line? And even if you have best practice stories, which and maybe should come from competitors to show that this can be done in a different way, have that as well. You are more likely to get closer to what you want when you are really confident and you have proof or justifications. Remember, don't fight back when someone says you need to cut. Have open conversations about your concerns about cutting A, B, or C, and that you are more willing and you're flexible when you need to cut on X, Y, and Z. Sometimes negotiation's all you need. I wish you good luck, whether that be your own budget that you're doing for maybe, like I said, your travel and expense, whether it's for your team and your department or the organization that you're presenting to your board. Good luck with those budgets. And remember, budget season will eventually end. So just make sure that you are prepared for it, you're justifying it, and you're confident in what you're presenting. That is our Tip Thursday with Tara for this week. If you know anyone new to leadership or who wants to get into any type of leadership role, from team leads and up, then visit our website for more information about all of our service and Rise to Leadership. You can visit us at amplifyingleadership.ca, a Twin Life coaching and business services division. Until next time, remember, leadership matters.